Seth Perkins, Scott Perkins here. We're the Bearded Butchers. What we wanted to do today was a 2023 year in review. So we're winding down on 23, looking forward to 2024. We have had a fantastic year, and that is a result of you guys. So first and foremost, we want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing to our YouTube channel, for being a fan, for watching our content, for buying our products online, for coming into the store, visiting us here in Creston, Ohio, because if it wasn't for all of you guys, none of this would be possible. We're standing right in here in our cooler at White Feather Meats. Let's head out into the processing floor where it's a little bit warmer. I've got some stuff I want to go over just to hit some highlights of the year. So we describe our business as really three pillars. Pillar one's our authentic butcher shop, White Feather Meats. That's where we generate a lot of our content because it's just what we do every day. We're commercial butchers. We've been in the business for 30 years, and that's how it all started. Pillar two is our direct-to-consumer business, which is beardedbutchers.com. Everything we can get on that website to ship directly to your mailbox. And then pillar three is the media. So we've learned over the years, the media that we produce is great content to get a lot of learning out there and how to, but it's also good leverage to drive business to our direct-to-consumer or pillar two, and it drives business to pillar one, which is right in our front door. And what that means is it makes all these meat and spice numbers go through the roof. So grew up, obviously butchers in this business turned media, entrepreneurs, e-com business, social platforms, still working in the brick and mortar. And like Scott mentioned, they all go hand in hand. And if you watch some of your inspirational speakers online, they'll all tell you, how this works, and it's pretty much come to fruition for us. So I want to go over a few numbers. So right here in our processing room, the tables are all clean right now, but this is where a lot of our YouTube videos have taken place. Some of the big ones this year, just in review of 23, we did the whole cow cook with Brio. That was a big one at the beginning of the year. We went through our diagram series. We did the beef diagram, the pig diagram, the lamb diagram, the deer diagram. Hopefully you enjoyed each and every one of those. We went over some of the dry aging with our dry ager cabinets. Those were a big hit. We did the Tajima Wagyu video series. We did the Ultimate Brisket Showdown with the Yoder Smoker, the YS640. That was a phenomenal day. Just recently, Scott did the Roast Beast video with his son Boston's first deer. Some fun videos. We produced quite a few videos this year, and you have to understand that we're producing these videos while we're working in the shop. So if you get a little bit frustrated because you haven't seen a new video upload, it's just because we're too busy producing meat for our retail store. So we get them out as often as we possibly can. And if you have an idea for a new video idea for us, drop it in the comments if you could, because believe it or not, we do run out of ideas. We are the producers. Obviously, we have our media team behind the cameras here. Spencer, Lissa, Grace, they're all working behind the scenes. But we talk about these ideas together, and we come up with new video ideas. So that's the videos. And then I also want to talk a little bit about some of our sales that we do on our e-com. We've sold over 150,000 pounds of spices this year, 26,000 pounds of high temp cheese, 2.7 over, these are all over these numbers, over 2.7 million feet of casings, and over 200,000 pounds of meat out of our retail store right here at White Feather Meats. So speaking of White Feather Meats, we're gonna walk through our store, we're gonna walk across the street, we're gonna show you, maybe you've been following along on our headquarters build that we're doing. We're gonna walk across the street, we're gonna give you an update on our headquarters, and so yeah, let's head across the road. Before we head across the street, I wanted to show you guys these. Don't those look awesome? A couple tomahawk rib sections prepped. They're dry aging in our dry ager cabinets. Retail store, White Feather Meats. Scott wanted to do some talking. I was just going to say the beautiful world of meat carnivores. We turn over these meat cases 10 to 12 times a year. So that means literally everything that's in these meat cases gets lifted out of here by the consumer that walks through our door, and we replace it. And that revolution, we see 10 to 12 turns a year. So it's pretty impressive. We have usually about 20 to 30,000 pounds of meat in the store, including back stock at any given time. Wonderful, beautiful world of meat and spices. That's what we're about. It's just our jam. Let's head across the street. So out the front doors of our brick and mortar butcher shop, White Feather Meats, right here in Creston, Ohio. And as you can see, across the road is going to be our Bearded Butcher World Headquarters. Warehousing, fulfillment, administration, it's all happening across the street, and we're excited about it. Let's go check it out. What's really unique is the fact that the properties, both properties really, with such a heavy agricultural base. 1954 is when the auction barn was built, and it was actually built by a guy named Harry Hawk, who was like mayor, fire chief, police chief, all like a one-stop Andy Griffith type guy. He bought a place up north, or in town. It was a basket factory because Creston was known for making baskets in the 1800s, and he turned it into a livestock barn, and then moved up here in 1954, built this basically a state-of-the-art livestock auction facility. And then the butcher shop got built across the street to obviously service the farmers. Well, over the years, you know, the auction industry kind of waned, and we had a chance to purchase the property. Now, we've owned the butcher shop for 30 years. So it's just interesting how those two businesses would have worked back and forth, and that now we have the ability to do the same, but also it's still got an agricultural base, obviously with the fact that we're butchers.
It's chilly.
Glad I brought my vest over here. So this was actually perfect timing because the Campbell construction guys, they just went on a quick break, so we're able to pop over here and give you guys a tour. Caught Sean over here sniffing around. He's always the guy that keeps everything all tidied up and clean, and obviously, you know, from the meat plant, he's the guy that does all the cleaning, deals with hacksup and everything. But
Sean does everything but talking.
He does everything but talking.
Silent partner.
He'll nod once in a while, but that's about all you're gonna get. Scott, you want to give us a tour?
Yeah. So we've got a mixed-use space here. It's going to be warehousing, fulfillment, distribution. We've been in a rented space for 3 years now, so we set this up similar to that, just bigger. We're very excited. This will just about double our current storage capacity. And then obviously we're just going to have the ability to do more administrative. So you'll come in here. The back of this building is going to be where all the pallets of spice are going to be stored. You're going to be able to place an order online. Of course, our wonderful warehouse fulfillment team is going to come out and get your stuff. In the front portion of this building, the bottom floor will be where they do the parcel fulfillment. So they're putting, you know, packages together that arrive in your mailbox. Above that will be our offices. So we'll actually have a place for us to work on media, do some of that stuff that's just kind of hodgepodge and set up right now. So big improvement for us. Definitely the most exciting thing that we anticipate having going on in 2024, but who knows? So very exciting.
Let's take a look outside. So we're right here at the north end of the building. This is where our entrance is going to be into the headquarters portion of the administration. Then you come around to this side. Let's just take a walk down. Now we're heading west. So let's just take a walk down this way.
Two fishing ponds, specializing in cattails, minnows, muskrats, baby ducks, and tadpoles.
Everything that Brady and Ben hunted when they were wee lads.
No, those are just the retaining ponds. Yeah, this crew's done a wonderful job of developing this site. You know, that was a portion of the old building that we retained. We just re-sided it. But they've done a wonderful job of just redeveloping this site with regard to, we tore the old building down, but in its place stands this wonderful new building with the way that they've done all of the engineering regarding where the building sits, how it's going to have a dock with the ability to use that building for overflow, and then you know, where to take the water and all that type of stuff.
West end of the building, you may see us do some cooking content out here. We have a nice backdrop with these open farm fields behind us. Let's pop in this door right here. So inside this door, actually maybe poke your camera in there, but inside this door we're going to have a freezer set up where we're going to be able to house all of our high temp cheese that we sell on the website and things like that. So this is just another view from the opposite side of the building. If we continue around, we'll show you the remaining portion of the warehouse and the dock. We're actually going to be able to have a dock to unload all of our trucks now. That's pretty incredible. So right here, I'm standing in the dock. This is where all of our semis will be able to back in. We'll be able to offload. We'll also be able to load all the semis for all of our wholesale counts and et cetera and things like that. So this is all brand new for us. We've never actually had an unloading dock like this. Just absolutely excited about this space.
So there you have it. We had about a 30% increase of overall sales 2023 over 2022, which is super exciting. We want to thank you, the viewer. We look forward to doing, God willing, the same thing over and over again each year. We obviously have a lot of family, a lot of great employees involved. So as our business continues to grow, we hope that our customer base continues to grow. And we just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts, from the Bearded Butchers and everybody here at White Feather Meats, wishing you the very happiest new year for 2024.
As mentioned in the cooler earlier, we couldn't do it without you guys, and as Scott mentioned, we couldn't do it without our wonderful employees and the good Lord above. So, Happy New Year, and we're excited about what's coming in 24. Stay tuned.